वसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमार्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं गुरु ब्रह्मा गुरु विष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वर गुरु साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः. I welcome everyone who are in temple as well as who are online. 5th February 2025, almost a month is gone in 2025. Time flies. जिंदगी चली जाती है, पता ही नहीं चलता कैसे जीते हैं. We don't know. So we are on the third chapter, Karma Yoga Nama Trutiyo Adhyayah. We are on the third chapter of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Why we are studying Srimad Bhagavad Gita? You always have to remember. Swarg milega, we'll go to heaven, we'll find lot of punya, paap dhul jayenge, nothing is going to happen. Because karma ka phal to bhugatna hi padega. You have to pay for your karmas. So what will be the impact of Srimad Bhagavad Gita? पाप नहीं धुलेंगे, आगे होने वाले पाप से बचेंगे. That is going to be the impact of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. And here we are on the slokas 37, 38, 39. God is explaining us about Kam and Krodh, the lust, the desire, and Krodh, anger, wrath. So why God is explaining so much about it? We are listening all the time. All the Shastris and all the Pandits are telling, काम नहीं करना चाहिए, क्रोध नहीं होना चाहिए, and we are going in detail of it. Why? Number one question is why we have to go in so much of detail. So there is a nice little story, everybody knows about it. It's a funny story. सब चूहे इकट्ठे हो गए. There were so many mice who gathered together that all the cats are always catching us. बिल्ली हमें पकड़ लेती है. Let us find a permanent solution so that the cat will not catch us. Cat is not able to catch us. सब चूहे इकट्ठे हो गए. Every mice, all the rats started giving different opinions. So one very intelligent mouse, he stood up and he told, let us put the bell on the cat's neck. बिल्ली के गले में घंटी बांध दो तो बिल्ली आएगी, घंटी बजेगी, हम सब भाग जाएंगे. We know now the cat is here. Everybody applauded. Wow, great idea. This is perfect idea, I know. But the basic question is, बिल्ली के गले में घंटी बांधेगा कौन? Who will put the bell? Who will dare to put? Who will and how will you put it? ऐसे काम और क्रोध के बारे में बोलते हैं बहुत. काम बड़ा बुरा है, छोड़ देना चाहिए, ये होना चाहिए, वो होना चाहिए. करेंगे कैसे? How will we do? What's the method? Unless we know the subject, unless we know the problem very clearly, we cannot resolve it. We cannot find a method to resolve it. We cannot have a foolproof method and a permanent method to resolve it. So God is explaining us here in detail. What did God explain? First, God explained that Kama and Krodha is the reason. Then we understood what is Kama and Krodha. Then we understood whether it is required or not. And if it is there, can we live without it? And we understood we cannot live without it. The whole world goes with that. We cannot live without it. And then, what are the methods by which it is controlling our intellect? So we were looking at it. There are three ways. कौन सा तीन? Which are the three ways? Remember? Which are the three ways by which the intellect is not able to think and goes along the Kam and Krodh? We studied it last two sessions in very detail. Three methods. What are they? One is like a smoke is covering the fire. जैसे अग्नि को धुआं ढक देता है. आवृतम is the word. आवृतम. यथा धूमेन. जैसे धुआं है वो फायर को ढक देता है वैसे ही. What is the second example? यथोदर्श मलेन च. अदर्श, you cannot see the mirror, your image correctly. How? Malena cha, with the dust, when the mirror is covered, you can't see yourself clearly. The mirror cannot show your face clearly. Yato darsha malena. And what is the third one? Yato ulbena vruto garbha. Ulbena avruttam garbha. Just like the womb is covering the embryo. That is how it is covered. Our intellect is covered by any of or combination of these three ways, and that is what we studied last time. And that is why we cannot think, our intellect cannot think, and it goes along the kama and krodha. That is what we were looking. And then we came to the 39th sloka, we just chanted it, and then we we thought that we will look at it in detail today. Also, we understood that the God has told that Kam is his Vibhuti, 7th chapter, 11th sloka. We will come to that, then we will go more in detail. But God has told, Dharma Viruddho Bhuteshu Kamosmi Bharata Sharva. Bharata Sharva means Arjun. That's the name of Arjun. Bharata Sharva. Dharma Viruddho. Remember here, we have to pronounce it very clearly. It is not Dharma Viruddha, it is Dharma Viruddha. Dharma Viruddha. Why Dharma? Because Dharma Aviruddha. A plus A equal to A in Sanskrit. So it is Dharma Viruddho Kameshu Bhuteshu Kamosmi Bharatasabha. Dharma Viruddho. Dharma Aviruddha. One which is not against the Dharma. Means one which is along the Dharma. I am Bhuteshu Kamosmi. I am the Kama. So we also understood that a Kama is required, and when God has told that Kama is, that is what I am, but how it should be? Dharma Viruddho. Dharma Aviruddha. And then we looked at the 39th sloka. So let me chant it again, and then we will go in detail of it. Avruttam gnanametena gnanino nityavairina Kamarupena kaunteya duspurena nalena cha. Yes. Avruttam gnanam etena. Etena by this. Avruttam covered. Jnanam knowledge. By this the jnanam is covered. And what it is called? Jnanino nitya vairina. Jnanino, the wise people. Wise people means what? Everybody thinks I am wise. Ask anyone, are you wise? They will say, yes, I am wise. Yeah. The most dumb person will say, I am wise. पागल खाने में जाओ, सबसे ज़्यादा ज्ञानी मिलेंगे वहाँ. सबसे ज़्यादा ज्ञानी वहीं मिलेंगे. So, even the world is like that. So, everybody will say, but here Jnanino means what? Jnanino means one whose intellect is strong enough to think and control the actions of oneself. That is Jnanino. Jnanino Nitya Vairina. Nitya Vairina. Enemy. And Nitya. Nitya means perpetual. Always it will be there. And then we talked about it last time. Even for sadhak, for gurus, for saints, for holy people, it is going to be there. उनके अंदर वो रहेगा ही. कोई कहेगा मैंने काम और क्रोध को छोड़ दिया है, मेरे में काम क्रोध नहीं है, वो हो ही नहीं सकता. It cannot happen. Why? Because these are the drivers of the life. Last time we saw, ये driver है. These are the driver in our life. ये driver के बगैर बस में कितना भी बस खड़ी है, या there is a bus standing on the bus stand, there is all the gasoline put into it, all the travelers are sitting into it, tires are all good, the bus is brand new, but nobody going anywhere. Nobody. Why? Driver is not there. Without driver, the life will not go. And Kama and Krodha is a driver. We saw it last time very clearly. So it should be there. For traveling in the life, it should be there. Life को आगे ले जाने के लिए, जिंदगी को आगे ले जाने के लिए जरूरी है. It is absolutely necessary. And that is why it is Nitya Vairina. Eternally, perpetually. Nitya Vairina. Kama Rupena Kaunteya. Kama Rupena Kaunteya. Kama Rupena in the form of desires. Duspurena Nalena cha. And that is the word which we are thinking about. Duspurena. Duspurena. Duspurena means what? Duspurena means insatiable. कभी ना संतोष होने वाला. And anal means the fire, just like a fire. So the knowledge of even the most discerning gets covered by this perpetual enemy in the form of the unsatiable desire, which is never satisfied and burns like fire. Kaunteya means the son of Kunti, that is Arjuna. So here God told something very depressing, Sometimes it is same coin with two sides. On one side it seems very depressing. अरे क्या हम काम और क्रोध से निकल ही नहीं सकेंगे? Truth, नहीं निकल सकते. You cannot come out from this desire and the anger. एक छोटा सा कहानी है, फनी कहानी है. There was a guy who told that I am a big guy. I am a very ज्ञानी हो गया मैं. बड़े ज्ञानी संत आए. He came to a village and he told that I have win over my kama and krodha. So everybody told, wow, this is good. Somebody coming out of the kama and krodha is great. Somebody who has achieved something which is not possible with most of the people. So there was a joker. Sometimes, and joker is a very important character. A joker is, even in the past, even in European and even Indian king's courts, there was a joker kept. Why? To deliver a message in a funny way, but also in a right way, on the right point. He was a guy extremely intelligent to express the right thoughts to the king in a right way. So there was a similar guy in the village. He told that, okay, he is a great guy. I will also go and meet him. मैं जाऊंगा, पैर पढ़ूंगा. So he goes to the village. Guru, and he asked him, hello, namaste. He is going, पैर पढ़ता है. फिर पूछता है, ज्ञानी जी आपका नाम क्या है? And this fellow is telling, some big name. And he's telling, oh, very nice. Then he talks for 2 minutes and then he's asking again, by the way, Swamiji, what is your name? And Swamiji is telling, okay, my name is this. And Swamiji is a bit surprised that I told him 2 minutes ago my name and he's asking my name again. And then again this guy is talking for 2 minutes more and he's asking again, Swamiji, aapka naam kya hai? So he keeps asking like 2, 3, 4, 5 times and Swamiji becomes upset. Imagine you are meeting someone and that guy is asking your name again and again after every 2 minutes. What happens? Become disturbed. Why are you asking my name all the time? So the Swamiji became upset, became angry. बाजू में लठ पड़ी थी, लकड़ी ले ली, हाथ में खड़ा हो गया. तू क्या बदमाश मेरी मजाक उड़ाता है? बोला स्वामी जी आपने तो क्रोध को जीत लिया था. Yeah, you have already won over the anger. How come you became angry? If you have won over the anger, you should not become angry even on a dumb and idiot person also. So winning over it is impossible. It is there. How you have to handle it is important. And that is what is we are going to learn in these 2 shlokas. How to win over it. How to handle it. And how to handle it, you should know the method, where it is, kya hai, kahan hai. Once you know about it, you can learn how to defeat it, or how to handle it. So here the word important is duspurena, and that is where we stopped last time. God gave the example of fire to compare the kama and krodha. Now the desires in human life. So God is telling it insatiable, duspurena. So let us, and you know what, two chapters ago, 2 pravachan ago, we talked about a very important character in our Indian Sanskriti, Yayati. Yayati is a person, a character who has to be remembered. His story must be understood so clearly because he is a landmark. When you go, हम लोग जाते हैं, when you go somewhere, and then you ask somebody the address, where is this, and they will say, oh, you know what, you go ahead, you will find a Walmart after 3 kilometers and then you turn left. So what is a Walmart? It's a landmark. It's a landmark by which a person is guided. So in the same way, in the case of Maya and Moha, Yayati is a landmark. He must be remembered. He is a landmark. Like Yayati is a landmark. A person who is ready to take the youth from his son. What extreme selfish other than that can happen in the world? So Yayati, we talked about it. It is very important to look at the words chosen by the God here. Duspurena. and then we told that we are going to talk about it. So there are 3 words here. 3 शब्द है, पूर्णा, अपूर्णा and दुष्पूर्णा. So what is the meaning and what is the difference between purna, apurna and duspurna? So let us take the purna. It's very simple. Purna word is very simple. When we start any work and when we complete it, complete means what? The goals are achieved. There is no more action required. The results are satisfactory. The results are as desired and as expected. And the whole team or everybody stops working on it. That is Purna. What is the example? Making a building. कोई एक building बनाना है, you have to make a bungalow. So what will you do? Bring all material, labor, everything, machineries, and then we make a bungalow. The bungalow is made, you give the bungalow to the owner who has paid the finance and all that. All the machineries are taken away, all the laborers are taken away. The work is Purna. काम पूर्ण हो गया. The work is done. What is Apurna? Apurna means the work is not done. The desired results are not achieved. The expected outcome is not been satisfied to the initial expected requirements, and that is Apurna. Apurna. If you are digging a well, कुआं खोद रहे हो. If you are digging a well, and what happens? You go up to. It is expected that you get the water at 50 feet depth. You dig up to 50 feet, no water. Then you dig up to 75 feet maybe, no water. And then you say, oh, you know what? There is not going to be any water over here. So you stop the work. You put your resources, you put your funding, you put all the things inside it in the work, but the work is not completed. Outcome is not as expected, or rather outcome is not at all meeting with what was expected initially before starting the work. That is Apurna. So Purna and Apurna is very easy to understand. What is Dushpurna is very important to understand. Because in our life, most of the things unknowingly are Dushpurna. Purna nahi hai, Dushpurna hai. It's like that. So, what is Dushpurna? The wants and desires keeps increasing as you work more towards the goal. When you work more towards the goal, actually the goal goes more forward. One of the funny and not exactly but similar example is कि गधे के आगे गाजर. गधा जितना आगे आए, there is a story. There was a donkey who was not walking, and this fellow, his owner wanted it to walk because वो धोबी का गधा था, वो चलता नहीं है, मारो तो भी चलता नहीं है, even if you beat. So the donkey was, the owner was worried. This donkey is not walking at all. What to do? How to make this donkey work? Now we all feel happy. Ha, donkey. You know what? Most of us are in the same phase. Only thing, we walk with 2 legs. Maybe donkey is walking with 4 legs. So what happened? Somebody advised, you know what? Gadhe ke aage gajar laga do. You put a stick on the back of the donkey, and then you hang a carrot at the end of the stick, which donkey can see. And now you see. So donkey, naturally the animal, donkey wants to eat the carrot. So donkey walks ahead. The carrot still go ahead because it is on the stick which is on the back of the donkey. Basically, this is exactly the example of Dushpurna. How? Let us see. The more you walk, the more the carrot will go ahead. You will never get the carrot. The initial desires are never satisfied. It is never completed. The more you put into it, the more the desire will be there. गधा 5-10 किलोमीटर चला, गधे को गाजर नहीं मिला, गधा परेशान. गधा is now going to run. The donkey is going to run now. I will run faster so that I can reach the carrot. It will never reach the carrot. दुष्पुरेणा. गधे के आगे गाजर. हम सब लोगों के आगे एक गाजर लटका हुआ है. We all have some carrot in front of us, and that is why we are running. But here Dushpurna has got little more in it. Why the God has given the example of Anala? Why the fire? The fire is because the more we put into it, the more it needs. In case of a carrot and a donkey, eventually, suppose even if the donkey gets a carrot, the owner will give the carrot, the donkey will be satisfied at least. But in this case, a fire, the more the wood you put into it, the more the ghee, the more the resources you put into it, the more it will need. The more it, duspurena. पूर्ण तो हुआ मगर वो दुष्पूर्ण हुआ. Fire, more it needs. Kama and Krodha is having similar characteristic like fire. जितना मिलता है उतना ज्यादा चाहिए. The more we feed it, it will be more stronger and we need it more. That is why it is duspurena. By feeding it, by resourcing it, by working on it, it doesn't complete. It even increases more, like a fire. That is why it is called as a duspurena. Duspurena. Duspurena nalena cha. Just like a fire. Now, we are going to go a little bit more in detail here. So, in our life, test and examine every experience. And then you look at how it resulted in your life. Did it result as a Purna? Does it result as a Apurna or Duspurna? Most of our experiences are Duspurna. You go to a restaurant, there is a nice restaurant, your friend tells, there is very nice new restaurant is there here somewhere. So you go to the restaurant, you will get a very good food. And you say, okay. Now what happens? You go over there and you order the food and you eat it. If the food is as per the expectation, you will say, okay, I will come again. If the food is less than expected, Krodha, Duspurena, even though you ate the food, it resulted into an anger. And the third part is, if the food is very good and you find it, the food is very good, the money is very less, they are charging very less and giving good quality and good quantity of food, your need increases. You again go to the place. It is never ending. वो उधर बंद नहीं हो जाएगा. It will not stop there. That is Duspurna. That is Duspurna. Now Jnani no, we are talking about Jnani no Nitya Parinina. There are so many words here. Jnani and perpetual enemy for the wise, to the wise. That means what? A wise man should always understand and remember that it is going to be with me. Nitya. Why it will be Nitya? Because they are needed for my life. वो engine है, वो driver है. It is required. You cannot run away from it. So a jnani, a wise person will handle it how? So first of all, if it is an enemy, why do we keep it with us? It is similar to, let us take various examples because it is needed to us to exist and go forward. Example, pest control baits. हमारे सबके घर में चूहा है. We have got rats and pests and all that, cockroaches, all those kind of things will be there at home. So what do? We bring pest control materials. Then we keep it at home. It is poisonous. We know it is poisonous. We know that if somebody ingest it, they will fall sick or maybe even die. Maybe die. But we keep it at home, isn't it? Why? It is needed. If there is a pest problem at our home, it is needed. It is necessary. Like a pest control. So you keep it safe. You keep it at a place. The younger babies and kids cannot reach it. That is what we do. Right? So in the same way, you have to keep it at a place. It has a place for something. उसके पास एक जगह है. चूहे मारने की दवा रखने की जगह है. Safe place. You use it. Even though you know that it is your enemy. ज़्यादा करेंगे कहीं खाने में पड़ जाएगा तो मर जाएंगे. Insecticide in the farms. अच्छा, it is because of this thing. नहीं, even love and affection. Imagine love and affection we need to make and feel life happy. To feel happy in life, we'll need love and affection. पूरी दुनिया में से मोह माया चली जाए. Suppose, कोई बड़ा सेंट आ गया, कोई बड़ा आदमी आ गया, बहुत तप किया, too much tapa. And he is telling God प्रसन्न हो गए, भगवान जी प्रसन्न हो गए. बोला क्या है? भगवान जी दुनिया में मोह माया बढ़ गई है. मोह माया से ही प्रॉब्लम होता है. ऐसे हमारे महाराज जी बोलते हैं, दुनिया में से मोह माया निकाल दो. भगवान जी बोलेंगे तथास्तु. बोलेंगे नहीं, मुझे मालूम है, आपको भी मालूम है. मगर समझो बोला भगवान जी ने तथास्तु, व्हाट विल हैपन? सब लोग छोड़ देंगे, अपने बच्चों को छोड़ देंगे। अभी क्या मोह है, माया है, जरूरत नहीं है बच्चों को बड़ा करने की, पढ़ने की, आगे जाने की। वी डोंट नीड इट। सो द वर्ल्ड विल नॉट बी देयर। मोह माया है जब भी तो बच्चा आके माँ के गोद में बैठेगा, माँ उसको प्यार दुलार से उसको हग करेगी। दैट इज व्हाट इज नेसेसरी। अदरवाइज, so love and affection we need and feel happy in life will not be there. So it is required. Perpetual, the word perpetual, nitya, it is there, is necessary, it is required. An enemy. So who is an enemy and in what way it is enemy? ये समझेंगे अभी। Enemy, to what extent, in what extent? So what is the enemy? दुश्मन क्या है, उसकी डेफिनेशन है। What is a दुश्मन? So number one is even smallest amount is bad. नहीं, ज्यादा करेंगे तो बुरा है, कम करेंगे तो अच्छा है। नहीं, स्मोकिंग 1 cigarette और स्मोकिंग 10 cigarettes, it is going to injure the health. Less or more doesn't matter. It is going to injure enemy. Intoxication, enemy. So even smallest amount is bad for you. That is number one. The second is the shortest time it is bad. कोई बोलेगा नहीं, थोड़े समय के लिए, थोड़े समय के लिए मैं बदल जाऊंगा, थोड़े समय के लिए कर लूंगा, ज्यादा नहीं। फॉर शॉर्ट टाइम। सिगरेट ली थी, आज में एक ही पफ मारा, बस इनफ है। दैट इज इनफ टू गो इनटू इंटॉक्सिकेशन। In any type, I am taking example of cigarette, but in so smallest amount is bad, shortest time is bad, and once and never again. एक ही बार किया था, फिर कभी नहीं किया, कर्म का फल भुगतना ही पड़ेगा। I have done it only once and never again, but it is your enemy. You allowed the enemy to enter into your castle even once. That is more than enough. That is more than enough to destroy yourself. It depends on the enemy. Drugs, intoxication, infidelity. नहीं, ये तो बहुत बुरी चीजें हम सबको मालूम है ना। We know good things. लॉटरी, लॉटरी लिया। नहीं, हम सब लॉटरी लेते हैं। लॉटरी तो अच्छा है, भगवान लक्ष्मी जी की कृपा होगी। अगर होगी तो लॉटरी लगेगी। नो, why? Because it is giving you a habit of getting free. मुफ्त में लेने की आदत, मुफ्त में लेने की आदत। Getting something for free, and that habit is being used by politicians all over the world. आपको फ्री देंगे, we will get you, free things. There are never free donuts. There is a clear cut proverb. There are never a free donut. जो कोई भी कहता है फ्री में है, वो फ्री, it is not free. It is more expensive in turn. By one or the other way, it is more expensive. Let us take a present example. WhatsApp, Facebook, free hai. WhatsApp is free. You can call anybody on video to anywhere in the world, free of charge. It is free. WhatsApp is free. You can call, you can video call, isn't it? It's good. Imagine how many hours we are taking away from our family. How many hours our students are taking away from a very in-depth study. How many hours we are taking away from our kids, infants. माँ मोबाइल के ऊपर बैठी है, कट 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 कट, और बच्चा बाजू में सोया हुआ है। बच्चे को गोद में उठा के लूला भी नहीं सुनाएगी, मोबाइल पे बैठी रहेगी, व्हाट्सएप चैटिंग। सो व्हाट्सएप इज नॉट फ्री. You are paying it. You are paying it in multiple ways. Nothing is free in the world. So even once and never again is also bad. वो भी बुरा है. What is an enemy? Remember, we are taking the example of enemy. Even smallest amount is bad. Even shortest time is bad. And once and never again is still bad for us. That is an enemy. And that is always there, perpetual. But तो फिर क्या हम लोग क्या, अभी तो this is depressing, isn't it? अभी तो इसका सॉल्यूशन ही नहीं, साथ में भी रखना पड़ेगा और एनिमी भी है और परपेचुअल भी है, तो करेंगे क्या? What can we do? But you know what? Actually, in this sloka and the previous sloka, the God has actually given us a hope. Rather than getting depressed and worried, तो फिर हम मोह माया में गिरे हुए हैं. हाँ, सुनते हैं ना? Yeah, many people say हम सब मोह माया में गिरे हुए हैं, हम पड़े हुए हैं, हम पापी हैं. हाँ, पापो हम पापात्मा, पाप समोहम. Like this, people do like this. So, but God has given us a hope here actually. I see a hope in this sloka. What is the hope? How is it hope? It is telling, number one, it is telling that it is only a cover. Avruttam, remember the word? Yatha ulbena avruttam, avrutta garbha. Avruttam hai, covered hai, andar nahi hai. It is not inside. It is not amalgamated. It is not chemically bonded. Avruttam, covered hai. It is covering. So you can uncover. Isn't it? The best part, the best hope, the God has used the word is avruttam. God is telling it is only a cover. And the true thoughts are always there. Yatha adarsha malinacha, like a mirror is covered with the dust. घबराने की बात नहीं है. Dust clean करो. Mirror will be again working correctly. Again working correctly. धुआं हटा दो, फायर फिर से दिखेगा. So it is a hope. God has told it is a live truth in every human, and it is only needed to be uncovered. There is always a live truth. सत्य हर एक व्यक्ति के अंदर जिंदा है. Let us take an example. एक चोर है, बहुत सारा पॉकेट काटता है, सब कुछ करता है. He is a thief, and then he got some money. So he thought that okay, let me go to a movie theater. Movie में जाऊंगा, movie देखूंगा, मजा आएगी. I'll go to a movie. He gets some money, he buys a ticket and he goes to a movie. चोर बैठ गया मूवी देखने के लिए. And now there is a hero and villain. They are fighting. Tishum, tishum, tishum. You know the typical Hindi movie. The villain is a bad guy. The hero is a good guy naturally. He is a character in the story. And the hero is beating the villain. This guy is telling, maro usko, beat him, beat the villain. Why? You are also saying. But everybody has a true thing in the heart. Heart में सही है. Heart में सही है. उसको पता है सही क्या है, गलत क्या है. He knows. There is only thing is avruttam. कोई भी चीज उसको पूछेंगे क्यों, अभी क्या गरीब आदमी, हम पढ़ा लिखा नहीं तो क्या करेगा, पॉकेट तो मारेगा. और बड़े बड़े पॉकेट मारे. यू नो व्हाट, गरीब आदमी नहीं, बड़े एक्चुअली द रिचर द पर्सन, द बिगर द पिक पॉकेटर इट इज. ओनली थिंग देयर पिक पॉकेटिंग मेथड इज डिफरेंट. देयर पिक पॉकेटिंग मेथड इज डिफरेंट देन ए पुअर पर्सन. पुअर पर्सन को नहीं आता है तो दूसरे के फिजिकली दूसरे के पॉकेट में हाथ डालता है. पैसे वाला आदमी मेथड से कर देता है. पिक पॉकेटिंग इज डन बाय एवरीवन. सो दिस एग्जांपल इज नॉट ओनली फॉर हिम, इट इज फॉर एवरीवन. इन आवर माइंड अदरवाइज द एग्जांपल विल कम, ओके पुअर गाय, लाइक दिस. नो, इवन a rich person is same thing. So avruttam, that is a hope. It can be removed, the impact can be reduced, and human can recover. This is the biggest hope. This is the biggest hope given in this loka. Avruttam, the word avruttam, the moment it comes, I am happy. God, you have told us, हमारी जो दिमाग है उसके अंदर ये सब भूसा भर जाएगा, हमारा अवरुद्धम हो जाएगा, तो उसको हटा सकते हैं. It is not a chemical reaction, it is not a irreversible chemical reaction, but it is a reversible physical reaction. हटा सकते हैं. Having a dust on the mirror is a physical action. You can remove the dust, you can remove the smoke by blowing more air. Even to the extent of yatha ulbena, गर्भा, गर्भ में रहा हुआ उसे भी पता चलता है कि मैं ये गलत जगह पे हूँ. I can hear, we all know about it. After the 5th or 6th months of pregnancy, the गर्भा, the embryo can listen. वो सुन सकता है अंदर से कि बाहर से कुछ आवाज आ रही है, कुछ इंप्रेशन आ रही है. मैं जहाँ हूँ वो मेरी जगह नहीं है. Even the Garbha can understand that this is the Ulba, the womb is not the world, there is something from outside and it tries to come out. एवरी एनिमल, नॉट ओनली ह्यूमन, कोई भी एनिमल में, स्मॉलेस्ट एनिमल. So it is not a irreversible chemical reaction, but it is a reversible by a proper intellect, by proper training, by proper training. So our study of Srimad Bhagavad Gita is to do what? Our study of Srimad Bhagavad Gita is an effort to uncover our intellect. कोई पूछेगा श्रीमद् भगवद गीता से क्या हुआ? हाँ, क्या है, थोड़ा क्या इतना सुनते हैं ना, इफ यू आर लिसनिंग दिस मच, बाहर जाके थोड़ा क्या वो थोड़ा वट भी मार सकते, बोलते हैं ना थोड़ा, हाँ यू कैन बोस्ट. हाँ, श्रीमद् भगवद गीता सुन के क्या हुआ? हाँ, तो जैसे हमारा दिमाग ढक जाता है धुएं से, या मिरर ढक जाता है डस्ट से, ऐसे हमारा मन और मगज साफ होता है. ऐसा बोलेंगे ना, सामने वाले बोलेंगे हो गीता का कितना बड़ा ज्ञान हो गया इसका. हाँ, कॉलर टाइट, वी कॉल इन इंडिया, कॉलर टाइट करने का. लिटिल स्टडी, लिटिल बाय लिटिल, बट दैट विल हेल्प अस अ लॉट. बट डू इट एवरी डे. देयर इज अ गुड एग्जांपल. हाँ, अरे इतनी बड़ी गीता है, इतने सारे संस्कृत में श्लोक है, कभी पढ़ूंगा, संस्कृत आती नहीं, सीखूंगा कभी. सो देयर इज एन एग्जांपल. इमेजिन दैट देयर इज ए बकेट ऑफ डर्टी वाटर. पूरी जो बकेट है वो गंदे पानी से भरी हुई है, डर्टी वाटर बकेट. यू पुट इट बिलो ए वाटर टैप एंड यू ओपन द वाटर टैप. लिटल, थोड़ा सा पानी आ रहा है, ज्यादा नहीं, बिल्कुल ड्रॉप ड्रॉप आ रहा है तो भी चलेगा. बट यू कीप इट ऑन. व्हाट विल हैपन इवेंचुअली? The water will be clean in the bucket, है ना? Eventually it will become clean. So do not leave. अरे गीता डिफिकल्ट है, गीता इज बहुत ये है वो है, हमें कहाँ टाइम नहीं मिलता, नो. इवन 5 minutes, 2 minutes in a day, but keep it on. Trapak. One day the bucket will be clean, and that is why we have to study Gita. Study every day. For study in Sanskrit it is told and how you should be studying. How in what method it should be. It should be continuous. It should be every day. So we will go further on the 40th sloka now. Now God is explaining. First we understood what it is, then we understood it is required, then we understood it is enemy, but you have to handle it correctly. Then we understood how it is covering your intellect. Now God is going more in detail. Those who feel that they are intellectual, 40th sloka of this chapter 3 Karma Yoga is extremely important, because this is where it is going to go in a deep dive, in a very deep dive, which we have never thought about ourselves. And it is very, I will say it is very interesting, but little difficult. But we will try to swim through. कभी-कभी क्या होता है? See, it is like this. Sometimes I always laugh. If somebody will ask me, during my initial time in school days, I was going to swimming pool. And we were all swimming. We were all kids, 15, 12, 16, all the kids were there. तैरना सीख रहे थे. So somebody will say, oh, how much deep water you are going? वो क्या है? डर लगता है ना. कितने गहरे पानी में तुम गया? So somebody will say, I go into 6 feet deep. Somebody will say, I will go into 8 feet deep. Somebody will say, I will went into the 15 feet depth. And then the teacher was telling us, पापा एक बार पैर टच नहीं हुआ तो 8 है क्या 16 है, क्या फर्क पड़ता है? Once your leg is not touching the floor, even though it is 100 feet deep, doesn't matter, you should be swimming. So in the same way, this is deep. But the swimming, if you know, even the sloka will be easy. So let us go to the 40th sloka now. Indriyani manorbuddhir अस्याधिष्ठानमुच्यते एतैर्विमोयते स ज्ञानम् आवृत्य देहिनम. Gnanam avruttha dehinam. First of all, the word dehinam. Dehinam means what? One who is embodied. जिसने जन्म लिया है, जिसने जन्म लिया है उसके लिए है. जिसने जन्म नहीं लिया उसके लिए नहीं. Number 1, Gnanam Avrutya. Again the God has used the word Avruttam, Avrutya, covered. Embodied souls, Gnanam Avrutya. Indriyanir Manor Buddhi. Indriya, Manaha and Buddhi. Sense is mind and intellect. Asya adhishtan muchyate. So where does this kama and krodha is adhishtan? Adhishtan is living. Where is it living? Where is it dwelling place? Indriya, mana and buddhi. The senses, the mind and the intellect. Etar vimohyasya. That means what? Vimoha, vimoyati means delude. These three places are the breeding ground which delude. The senses, the mind and intellect are said to be the breeding ground for desires. Through them it clouds avruttam, one's knowledge, and deludes the embodied soul. That is the meaning. So God is explaining Kama and Krodha start, stays and grows where? Senses. So we all know about our senses, right? 5 karmendriya and 5 jnanendriya. We have talked about it a lot. Everybody knows about it. Yeah. There are 5 senses through which we understand the outside world, and there are 5 senses through which we carry out our bodily actions. That is there. But the 11th and 12th, which is mana and buddhi, is more interesting, more important to be understood beyond the physical material. So we are going to go a little deep into this mana and buddhi. So what is man? Man kya hai? मन क्या है? मन और बुद्धि में फर्क क्या? We are going to understand what? We are going to understand what is mana and what is buddhi. What is mind and what is intellect. Why God has given us two different? एक ही क्यों नहीं दिया? Why God has given these two non-tangible? Why God has given us two non-tangible the entities in our body so that we can work? So what is mana? The likes and dislikes in the mind. जो हमारे दिमाग में अच्छा या बुरा जो लगता है, likes and dislikes in the mind, they are not in the intellect. Preference based on experiences from the senses, that is in the mind. हमारे दिमाग में जो preference है वो मन में बैठता है, बुद्धि में नहीं. It's not in the intellect. Preferences. Then there is a level, higher level and lower level of preferences. कुछ खाना नहीं मिला तो सूखी रोटी भी चलेगी, अगर चाहिए तो फिर जलेबी और समोसे भी लगेंगे. Higher level and lower level preferences. That is what happens in life. Then the suggestions, the wish, the choices, the likes and dislikes, these are the things which happen in the mind. मन में क्या होता है? Suggestions होते हैं, wish होती है, choices आती है, likes and dislikes आती है. That is what is in मन. मन क्या क्या करता है वो हम देख रहे हैं. Then repetition of preferred experiences. हमारे जो एक्सपीरियंस है वो रिपीटेशन होने चाहिए. हमने गए होटल में, आई ऑलवेज गिव एग्जांपल ऑफ फूड बिकॉज दैट इज द मोस्ट द नियर मोस्ट इन अवर लाइफ एवरी डे. You went to a restaurant and you like the food, so you want to repeat the experience. Somebody next time will ask you, डोसा खाने के लिए कहाँ जाएंगे? We'll go again to the same restaurant. That was very nice. मलाई कोफ्ता, समोसा. Repetition of preferred experiences. But remember, even a preferred experience repeated continuously will not be preferred. Suppose there is a nice joke. It's a very old joke from some old radio station program. So a girl got married with a man, and this is old time, so there is no dating. They got married, and then the girl is asking the husband, brand new, newly married, what do you like? And the husband says, मुझे मूली अच्छी लगती है. I like मूली अच्छी लगती है. So the girl thought, okay, I want to please my husband. उसको मूली अच्छी लगती है. So the girl says, okay, I will decide. So मूली की भाजी, मूली के पराठे, मूली की दाल, मूली की सब्जी, मूली का अचार, मूली का everything of मूली. सबका सब, everything with that. What will happen? Husband fed up. But you told me तुम्हें मूली अच्छी लगती है, नहीं चाहिए मुझे मूली. Why? Why this happened? Even a preferred experience repeated multiple times is not preferred. मन ऐसा है. मन प्रिफर्ड एक्सपीरियंस को भी नहीं लेता है. If there is a continuous repetition, the man, so what is the next quality of mana? Variety and change in choices. हाँ, मन को वेराइटी भी चाहिए. I always say, I've got my own daughter, she's married also. So I tell her, if you want to please your husband, कभी चोटी लगाओ, कभी इधर बन लगाओ, कभी कोई दूसरा हेयर स्टाइल करो. क्यों? Every day new. Wife is saying, but when the the hairstyle is different, pleasant. कभी ऐसा बंगाली साड़ी डाला, कभी गुजराती साड़ी डाला. Choice, the same person, even not in the girls of girls also, boys also same thing. Kabhi ye t-shirt, kabhi this, kabhi that. Then it is preferred, then it is fun. Otherwise there is no fun. Otherwise there is no fun. A movie theater doorkeeper will never like to see a movie. कभी नहीं लगेगा उसको. He is bored. कितना movie देखेंगे? नहीं देखेंगे. So repeated experiences are also not that much preferred because a variety and change in choices is needed. Change is expected. And change is expected only in the preferred way. Remember that also. Change is expected in the preferred way, not in unpreferred way. And one more part is that not only mind, even the body, a repeated experience has diminishing value. हर रोज समोसे खा के देखो. I already had that experience. I will share my own experience so I can share, not other people. My daughter used to love drinking mango juice. We used to live in some other part of the world and she loved mango juice. All my friends, all my relatives, everybody knew that my daughter likes mango juice. उसको mango juice पसंद है. Anywhere you go, anybody friend's place you go, and they will say mango juice, mango juice. What do you need? Mango juice. So my wife was kind of, how much mango juice she is going to drink. She was in like junior KG, senior KG girl. I told, okay, you know what you bring? You bring 50, 100 cartons of mango juice at home. घर भर दो पूरा मैंगो जूस से. सुबह मैंगो जूस, शाम को मैंगो जूस, सुबह मैंगो जूस, शाम को मैंगो जूस. After 2, 3, 4 weeks of complete boasting of mango juice, done. She is no more. उसको पूछेंगे मैंगो जूस से नहीं चाहिए. She stopped. Why did she stop? Because a repeated experience, even though preferred, is not preferred by the mind. मन का ये आधार है. मन का है. Same food, even if it is excellent, you don't want to repeat it every day. So today we are going to stop over here and we are going to go further in mana and in intellect, in the buddhi again when we come next Wednesday 6 to 6:45. This is halfway somewhere, so we will try to recap it again and we will go further in the study of mana, the buddhi, man and mind and the buddhi, intellect. We will go further. Till then I wish everyone a good time. It's very cold outside. Take care of yourself, take flu shot and stay healthy. See you all next Wednesday 6 to 6:45 at Jai Durga Temple. Vasudeva Sudam Devam Kansa Chanuramardhanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadguru. Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Para Brahma Tasmai Sri Guruve Namaha.